We're back now, 8:45 this morning on today's Consumer, a summer tune-up. We're not talking about your car, not talking about your grill. Tech expert Katie Linendahl is here to help us declutter, update, and streamline our digital lives. I feel like we need this now more than ever, Katie.
More than ever. And I have to tell you, we're going to start with the world of passwords.
Oh.
I attend so many cyber conferences and tech conferences, and still to date, we are using passwords just so incorrectly. The most popular password right now is password and 123456.
I can believe that.
So we have to do this summer cleanup and think better about how we're utilizing our digital life.
One of the problems I have, and I think a lot of folks probably have the same problem, so many passwords.
So many
passwords. You can't remember 50 passwords.
The average person has over 200, so it's so hard to remember all of those logins. And I want to tell you about my first tip and trick is there's an Apple Passwords app that is built into your iPhone. And I think this is a really underutilized feature. It will tell you all of the passwords and any that are potentially compromised, and also any ones that are overused, and also ones that can be easily guessed. So take advantage of hopping into your iPhone and going to the Apple Passwords app and seeing all of your passwords and the sites that you visit, and if any of those need changed.
And it shows you the passwords that have been compromised.
Yes. Don't freak out. You have time to fix it, because I think when people first see this, especially if you're visiting a lot of sites, they'll start to panic. You can switch them pretty quickly, and you should do so.
Okay, that's good to know. Never knew that. What is this gadget?
Oh, my goodness. So this is a nifty little gadget. This is a password vault. And just to your point, we have so many...
Password vault?
Password vault. It's from Rexzone. What I like about it is, to your point, we have so many different passwords and logins. And a lot of people are like, well, I only have one or two because that's what I can remember. Yeah. This will store up to 400 passwords, and you just have a 4-digit master PIN to access it. It's going to time out after 30 minutes or after 5 mistries. But what I like about it best is it's not connected to the internet.
Yes.
So you don't have to worry about that. So you have everything stored inside here. It's very easy to use, and you can store all your passwords.
That's really smart.
Yeah.
Is that reasonably priced?
Reasonably priced. It's about $57 on Amazon, but you can have it for a lifetime.
Let's talk about subscriptions, because, again, something I think a lot of folks can relate to. You get that free trial, and then 2 years later, you're like, when did I ever sign up for this thing?
You forget to cancel it. You get that awesome 7-day trial. You forget to cancel it. And the average person has about $1,000 spent every single year on subscriptions. Yeah. I highly recommend it. Is easy to get to. Hop into your iPhone. It is the top line subscriptions. Review all of the ones that you are currently paying for, and get rid of any ones that you don't need.
Look at that.
It can be so easy to see all the sites that you're paying for that you didn't know about, from streaming sites to apps to creative apps that you were paying for.
And again, that's free.
Yeah, that's built right into your phone, so super easy to use. And again, another underutilized feature.
And you can find it, and you can cancel it right there.
Cancel it right there.
Okay.
Yep.
Right.
I remember when I went through Hoda's phone, she had about 150 subscriptions. So shout out to you, Hoda. We miss you. And it was unbelievable. So we were going through deleting them on the air.
Let's talk about storage and managing storage. How can you even find out what's taking up the space on your phone?
I have to tell people to go do this, because you go to General and you go to iPhone settings, and it will show you what is taking up all the space on your iPhone, whether it's media, whether it's apps, whether it's music. And it's so easy to see, hey, what's taking up all of my space? And I have to tell you, most of the time, the culprit is photos and videos, and it's important to be able to see what you can actually remove. And I highly recommend going through. One nice little app that I like to use is called Slidebox. This is a really popular app because you can pop inside, and it's a photo app cleaner and organizer, and you can go through months, you can go through albums, and quickly delete photos that you aren't using. And the reason why it's really popular is really fun to use and get through so many photos so quickly and delete the ones you don't need.
It's called Slidebox?
Slidebox, very popular.
How often should folks actually be doing a storage cleanup on those devices?
Every 3 months is critical. And now that our digital lives are just becoming bigger and bigger, you want to make sure that you are staying clean.
What do we have here?
Last but certainly not least, this is one of my favorite tips and trips for storage. These are from SanDisk. This is my go-to for offloading storage. If you have lots of big photos and lots of big videos, you can actually put them on a tiny little external mini hard drive. This is going to save you tens and thousands of photos or videos, upwards of 100,000 if you store it properly. And what I like about it is this goes from your computer to your phone instantly, and also new options. This is a MagSafe version that you can snick right onto your phone.
Okay.
And you can actually download the photos directly to the drive, not even getting on your phone in the first place.
So
pretty awesome little option.
You attach that to the back.
Yeah, it's an external drive.
And the photos automatically hit the drive.
Exactly.
Also expensive, or is that reasonably priced?
No, it starts at about $109 for just 1 terabyte, so pretty good option.
Katie Linendahl, you always bring it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. We're back in a moment. This is Today on NBC.